Mohbad. Okay, ma for example, she has a gbọ́ olórin tó ń pè ní Whitney Houston. Ọmọbìnrin tó ń pè ní Whitney Houston. Mọ̀. Bóyá mọ̀ orin yẹn, bóyá mọ̀ in person or mọ̀ as kini but orin yẹn gbogbo àwọn orin yẹn ló popular. Sherry Whitney ọ̀rẹ́ mi ni. Èmi ni blogger lórí reality show tó ń ṣe pẹ̀lú Bobby Brown ọkọ ẹ̀. Again, crack cocaine ni Whitney man smoke all the time àti sìgá. Ó lè mu sìgá mẹ́rin a day, 4 packs àti crack cocaine. Nígbà tí Whitney kú, wọ́n sọ fún wa pé Whitney ti kú, wọ́n bá nínú bus stop, ó jókòó ní bat. Wọ́n ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jẹun tán. Oúnjẹ wà lórí tray nínú yàrá ẹ̀. These are expensive places, Beverly Hilton Hotel. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe pre-Grammy party. So yẹ kó nǹkan wà bẹ́ẹ̀. So at the end of the day, nígbà tí Whitney kú, gbogbo yẹn ti assume pé drug ló pa because wọ́n máa ń lo drugs. In the end, wọ́n ṣe autopsy for Whitney. Autopsy Whitney came out.
Goed man. Stop je maar goed man.
However, what is happening is everybody had to wait 6 weeks for the toxicology test to really know what was inside Whitney's system. To really know whether the food poison. To really know bóyá oúnjẹ yẹn ti pẹ́ ta, bóyá salad yẹn ti lò 3 hours ní kitchen kó tó bọ́ wá food poisoning ló ń pè yẹn. Salmonella, bacteria. Poisoning food ní kí wọ́n bá fòògùn sínú oúnjẹ kó pa ẹ́. Food poisoning lóúnjẹ bá ti bàjẹ́. So toxicology tests will show that drugs, alcohol, everything, 6 weeks, no man take. Whitney was buried. The toxicology came out and they said they crack cocaine in her. Surveillance camera, new hotel, in Beverly Hills. One rí Whitney Houston tó lọ sí the swimming pool pàdé ọkùnrin kan bẹ̀, ó lè gbà kankan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, ìyẹn náà gbà kan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Wọ́n ní crack dealer ní ìyẹn ló ta crack ní 10 a.m. láàárọ̀, ó lè padà lọ yà rẹ̀. Wọ́n bá crack in the system. Toxicology test, Mr. Loba,
yes,
we tell you what liquids, what solids, what drugs, what anything inside Mohbad. So I need to be toxicology test go abroad. That
is true. Toxicology. One outside country, not issue, but I don't know exactly where they did it.
Well, America, but you might pay more need to be America.
I don't know.
Okay. I'm educating you. What I put you meeting pay. Mr. Aloba, toxicology does not have to go to America. It can be done in any hospital in Nigeria. It is being done as we are speaking at some hospitals. NDLA Rehabilitation Center.
Sorry guys, I just want to show you her name for any of you asking. That's her page. Official Kemi Olunloyo. Okay? All right.
Because the first thing to say drug addicts toxicology test to find out what the system or what they treat one. Just get. The village was a rehab center. Rehab tramadol 90 days. No much problem. Treatment 5 million. So that was tramadol was addicted to fair bell. Toxicology test that's for 2 and 40 because other things they were better so for. Okay, they were better. They were better. Only let's be toxicology test abroad. Education is power. So we're educated, but I want to educate him more because it did not need to be taken. America not be law. That's why this is happening.
Please mute.
And I feel that I want media in America. I want to look at CNN. You are interested in CNN, please. I'm doing serious stuff here. I'm not reporting the death of Mohbad. I'm investigating the death of Mohbad. Once you retire, after 30 years, but this was my last investigation. So any updates in this investigation will be documented to be in it. Now, Mr. Aloba, DNA test. You're making official DNA test. Share what aware. Waiting back, we not Berlin. Timo for Berlin. Kọ́lá má jàrí pọ̀ púpọ̀ lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n kú sílẹ̀ lẹ̀ kọ́bẹ̀ yẹn wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ yín kémi ti lọ sí abroad ṣé wàá wí àbí tọ́lọ́pàá bá mú ọbẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n lè rí DNA mi lára ẹ̀. Kẹ́mọ̀.
I don't know.
Wà wíà. Wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe DNA in America yẹn àti every country in the world. Wọ́n máa fi DNA test who and who is there. Whose DNA was left there. Many murders in America have been solved with DNA, sir. Àwọn kan wà ti lọ sí ẹ̀wọ̀n. Mo lè ṣó ẹ̀ ti ka story kan rí. 1 or 2 or 3 stories. Ẹ̀ ti kà ń bì kan. Man released from prison 27 years. Wọ́n release it because DNA sọ pé kò sí ní site of the crime. Kí ló ṣe 27 years? Dúdú ni àwọn ọlọ́pàá dé ọ̀sẹ̀ láti confess. It is always the same story. So DNA náà fi exonerate wọn. So bí mo ṣe interview yìí, mo tún educate yìí. DNA náà fi máa exonerate àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. So ẹni tó bá wá pààyàn tí DNA ò bá sí lára ọ̀bẹ, tó bá pààyàn tó lọ fọgbọ́n mú glasses wọn báyìí. DNA ti wà lára glasses yẹn. That's why táwọn ọlọ́pàá fi máa wọ gloves. Tí wọ́n á mú ceram bag, wọ́n á kó gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó ń rí yẹn sínú ẹ̀ tó ń lọ test ní forensic lab. Lagos ní forensic lab. Okay? Doctor tó dẹ̀ run forensic lab Lagos yẹn, ó testify ní inquest yẹn. So they need to answer more questions. There's a cover-up and there are laws. Mr. Loba, ẹ̀yin jẹ́ bàbá Mohbad. Ẹ̀yin bá béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó ṣe test. Ẹ bá béèrè lọ pathologist. Ẹ jẹ́ láti ṣe appointment pẹ̀lú pathologist. Ṣé lọ́ọ̀yà yìí ti request copy autopsy?
Yes.
Wọ́n ti request.
Yes. Yeah.
We must request that autopsy. You don't have to post it to the public, okay? Public doesn't have. But lawyer yẹn. Somebody got copy autopsy. Our medical experts can interpret it. You need to share 2 autopsies. You guys will graduate from pharmacy school. 35 years ago, they will graduate from pharmacy school, May of 1989. Go to graduate, will not teach autopsy meji at the other assignments for final paper. You know, I will interpret in constitution. Check about anything about Wunmi Mohbad law, sir? Yes or no? Have you heard anything about that line? Where Wunmi Mohbad?
I was hearing on the media, anything that not really assure. I'm not used to say anything about it. So, but when I entered the house, I saw blood on the doobie. The white blood doobie turned to Kampala. Yes, on that very day. So, which I suspect is but my brain then, yes, man, because all that reminds of me, conflict control, Lara, I think she my record, but a Jamu Bambe, a Buru Yamubadi testifies. I shot 2 country loads of a J1 B by Ubu Jetty one. Okay, let's assume also Wunmi to show a J show continue to think Nini. Hospital the next thing.
Thank you, Baba. Smart man.
You know what to do? I got to make a German one, no more to catch us up more. Who said you no more to? You know, they were. You may want it.
Mr. Loba.
Yes, ma'am.
If it's also investigative journalist, I want to investigate what I investigate the football in Latica as media. If it's all detectives, I investigate, I detect what detect parts here. Share where paying that police press conference, one photograph or one mobile number.
Then
share the photograph here, sir.
Mori.
Tell our photograph here. Our mobile had injuries synonymous to glass and metal. Share notice.
No, notice be aware, shall me more wanting to cause.
In consequence, we don't punch the motor here. Glass and the metal the one away. One after the any question come. Nígbà tí glass and the metal or mobile so injury here. Automatically first in Tomai Belos Hospital, tetanus the street. One last different tetanus shots. Mr. Loba, why did Mohbad not go to the hospital? Which is a big
the second event, social Naira, I was there. The following day, he was lying in the hospital. I've been with him in that hospital. So why to have an injury? Till he lost hospital. I wasn't clear about that. And secondly, remember, on that Monday,
most of people listening, you hear what I say,
on Monday, according to Yamubad, he said he called his son, no response. And he now called his wife. And the wife said, hello? On Monday, he called Mubad. He could pick call. Now, who are paying Yawo? Yawo is going to share the bomb. Look at that statement. That's a penny theory. Yawo, who paying? So we share the bomb. Also, exactly what to share. Following day, what's a penny Yaku?
I don't know if it's her network. It's not mine, no?
Now, because my first song,
there's something.
The network got
hiding.
Yeah.
So, one come there. A lot of things, one cover, sorry, see one Jackie Ayamo. Don't you see?
Already come and be by. Yemi, they show the Yemi is verified account. Yemi show fair wallet, move for me. Yemi show the wallet, maybe to watch. Show a mission, American one. Show the wallet, move for me. Call interview, Baba Mubad. Mr. Loba,
this one.
The point is this. The journalist was so wrong, but Mubad to hospital to high blood pressure. But our tweets here must send this to me. You must keep all these things for history purposes. Okay. Nobody got involved. If you watch a mistake, Mubad in tweets. How long 25 years old, money, blood pressure, one low. If you want tweets, Naira kilo day, Ilario Letoye. Actually call or retweets here. Naira. Please delete those nonsense tweets. What is this nonsense? If it's more regrets here, Moniki Naira delete our nonsense tweets. Bupada, what I put on. Share to tweets Naira delete here. I now need them. But it's deleted. It's more regrets here. Because there was a journalist tweeting both of them. Not one Nigerian media said anything. What about our videos in that day? All of sudden, NDLA. What distorted? You have to authenticate these videos. They don't come up with anything. Just to understand it also. Now, the other thing I want to say is Iboni phone bad wasa. Iboni phone Mubad wa.
Mi ò mọ bí tí ó wà ọwọ́ ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló wà. And mo dẹ̀ ń fẹ́ kí wọ́n bá mi ṣiṣẹ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ phone. At least with phone, all the secrets will be leaked out. Yes,
Thank you, Baba.
A lot of things. Ìyá ìyàwó ń yáwó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ó gba òkè nìyẹn, ó máa tẹ̀ lórí àkáǹtì ẹ̀. A lot of secrets ló wà ń bẹ̀. Even the camera tí wọ́n sọ pé kò sínú ilé, they will show it there.
Exactly.
Owó ìlú ti máa wọ kámẹ́rà náà. Ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ pé kámẹ́rà wà nínú ilé náà. Kí ló destroy kámẹ́rà fún? Please, mo fẹ́ kí ẹ bá mi sọ fún gbogbo àgbáyé pé fóònù ẹ̀, the phone is very, very, very important.
Ó wà lọ́wọ́ Wunmi.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Mr. Loba, ẹjọ́ ṣe ti lọ rí bank.
This is the best interview ever. Best.
Kẹ́sì mo báńkì Mubad.
Báńkì ẹ̀ mo báńkì ẹ̀ o.
But wọ́n
mo báńkì ẹ̀ o.
ṣe yí ti blog gbogbo post no debit sí side tí wọ́n bẹ̀ yẹn. Ṣé o pé ṣe yìí ló ràn ní modernization label?
Yes. Even that Sheyi you mentioned now.
Yeah.
Is Cynthia friend, the wife of Mubad, the friend to Sheyi. Now, anybody that not submits to Cynthia will never work with Mubad. So, that lady, come now.
Cynthia ni Wunmi.
Cynthia ni Wunmi. Ẹni tí o bá ti wà submit fún Wunmi kò lè bá Mubad ṣiṣẹ́. And that manager, gbogbo secret tó bá ti rí ó gbọ́dọ̀ review ẹ̀ fún Wunmi. There is a girlfriend tí ọmọ ẹ̀yìn outside country. Lẹ́yìn láti jẹ́ kó mọ̀. Ó ná láti jẹ́ kí Mubad mọ̀. Torí tí o bá jẹ́ kó mọ̀ ó ti dalẹ̀ Wunmi nìyẹn. Ọ̀rẹ́ tí wọ́n láwọn méjèèjì. Láti ìgbà tí ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ as a manager kò sọ a single word.
She is supposed to be neutral. She is holding a lot of Mubad's money. And our streams, our new songs, blessed. The question I have right now is now that we know that Wunmi has the thing. Wunmi don't supposed to know that depending on the folk away, blah blah blah. If you don't help us inside our Naira Marley, but if it is not the remote call in investigations, if you can go and see probate. I don't have a fight for oh my God, true probate lawyer. Don't know about the lay or any kind of be more about the day after mobile.
All those one I told you, you bank if I was a lady, to support you should marry. Mobile phone text everything. This we need anything. It is upon be more scam none in you, anything. And anybody is upon be more, go contact me because of Wunmi.
Daniel. There was a lot of mistakes done and a lot of things that you were kept in the dark from. Mr. Lover said, but won't keep you in the dark. Hey, George, papers, business, bad. Have you ever had a copy of it?
No, I don't have any copy. I don't have anything. It's with me here.
Okay.
G-Lover, may Thunder fire you. Come and record this interview. G-Lover, Thunder will fire you there.
Okay.
Mr. Lover, documents to a lawyer. I want this CAC documents. The mobile register a modernization label. So but don't pro Naira music video, smoke more, change life phone. So at the end of the day, new labels here, very modernization. But at the end of the day, I want papers here. I retrieved it from CAC. I will send it to you on WhatsApp. Any logo, get printed. Don't go to sugar. Sorry. Printed. Papers to register company here. In your major, the one in charge of that company, only number one owner. And the second person is Sheyi. Just here. So, what's your you don't run company here.
Wow.
I want streams mobile at I want to by dollars.
Dr. Kemi Babala one. Dr. Kemi the godfather. Yala Yawon.
It's a Wunmi friend. It's the one that monitors mobile. Because when mobile asked me about manager, I said he should use men. I use his relation. That's what I instruct him.
I said documents here because in I get ready for the probate lawyer, probate court, they might back over money. We'll have to do a DNA test. Hey John, I want to need bank contact with the Oceanic Bank. What's it fold up? What's the Echo Bank? Bank.
Dr. Kemi,
newspaper company Guardian. Okay.
Yes.
Anthony Oceanic Bank to the Echo Bank. That's in your phone. Anthony Guardian. Our family here, Hebrew, our Hebrew family. Michael Hebrew, Olorogun.
Mr. Badge, Thunder fire you there, Chris.
Hebrew, Janet. Also, the corner of my DNA test. I want our family in the 60s. I want my Janet as you put it, Babalo. But think what a picture that's often over there. Over there has to have a DNA test because we back up. If I am a lady, I'm going to one paper. A minimum stop. If you want to people go and look at the Hebrew story, type my name, Hebrew and all that. Why are you all fighting because of your father's money? It's Nigeria's money. Old lady going, I saw money in the media. Because of what if I Hebrew feel it? What if about Genie? That's what Minister of Finance under Tafabalewa. Is the only minister they killed in that coup in 1966. Monetary corruption was a bad. Keep half of it for Hebrew or when you improve businesses. What is scribes and is used to check paternity of children. Mo ṣe service kan lánàá evangelist nílé ẹgbẹ́. Mo ṣe service kan lánàá àbíjẹta. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wo service yẹn kí lẹ gbọ́ nígbà tí mo sọ story àwọn Brown àtàwọn Smith fún yín. Obìnrin bímọ fọ́kọ ẹ̀ kò dẹ̀ sọ fọ́kọ ẹ̀ pé nígbà tọkọ ẹ̀ travel pẹ̀lú àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wọn lọ ṣe ọkọ ní one night stand pẹ̀lú ọkùnrin kan. Ọmọ wa lọ rí real father ó lọ meet pẹ̀lú real father. But father tó wà nílé tí rí pọ́ mọ́ ń gba gift dáadáa látòrí Instagram expensive gift everything ó rò pé pedophile ló bọ́ mọ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Ó ṣe lọ meet wọn ní coffee shop nìyẹn tó wà lórí pé pedophile ló meet ọmọ ló lọ lù yẹn pa. Ìyẹn bá lọ go brain dead. That was the real father. Terrible damage. The mother of that girl caused the damage that shouldn't have happened. Who is hiding a DNA test? Why is she hiding a DNA test? Kenny Olasho, thank you. You watched that evangelist thing I did. Irreparable damage. All that shit DNA test here. Number two, ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó wà nínú mọ́tò yẹn, èmi detect yẹn as some kind of somebody attacked Mohbad because ẹ̀jẹ̀ wà nínú mọ́tò ẹ̀jẹ̀ wà nílé òkè lórí step tó ti jà yẹn. Ibẹ̀ ni kankan police to investigate the case dáadáa kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ lókè step. Why was a blanket soaked in blood? Ṣé wọ́n test DNA lára blanket? Wọ́n náà ti discard blanket, wọ́n ti dùn nù. Káyìn débẹ̀, ǹjẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ tó mú blanket lọ Mr. Loba?
Mi ò mẹ́tẹ́ tó mú.
Wọ́n ti destroy it because wọ́n mọ̀ pé evidence wà lára ẹ̀. Nínú blanket ẹ̀jẹ̀ wà DNA evidence wà bẹ́ẹ̀. I was also cautious of the fact that your son could go to the hospital, tweet live, do a video, and say he has high blood pressure because they beat him up at the Malian's house. For some reason, he's scared to go to the hospital with a hand injury. In Koko, ó ṣẹlẹ̀ nílé Mohbad. Ó jẹ́ pé gbé lọ sí treated nílé hide kankan. Ṣé ìṣẹ́ yẹn fọ́lọ́pàá Mr. Lover?
No.
Láti fọ́lọ́pàá sọ̀rọ̀. Nǹkan kan wà tó ń hide nínú ilé. Tí wọ́n fẹ́ kẹ́ni kankan mọ̀ ó ní wọ́n ṣe lọ sí hospital. Nọ́ọ̀sì tó wọ́n pè kò yẹ kó máa ṣiṣẹ́ on our own. Auxiliary, he was supposed to be practicing with a regular registered nurse. Èyí ṣayọ̀ gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ ta ló háyẹ̀? Mr. Loba ṣẹ̀dẹ̀ tó háyà auxiliary nurse. Ta ló pè? Ṣé ló háyẹ̀?
Ohun tí mo gbọ́ ni pé wọ́n ní spending ó drop number alternative nurse because they have their own nurse before. But that one wasn't around. He now dropped another person's number, which is nurse also. He knows that woman as a nurse. He dropped that number and he wasn't there when they now called the nurse.
1%
So, ìgbà tó máa fi pé ẹni sọ pé wà ní Kútọ́nù pé òun máa dé the following day. Why are we waiting? Kí ló ń dúró di ọ̀la fún? And this person come on a convenient time.
Mr. Loba, àwọn agbọ̀n kankan àdè máa sọ fún yín lórí live yìí because ẹ̀yin bá ṣe investigation tèmi as an investigative journalist wọ́n máa ń gbé mi ní ẹni tó bá ṣe pé mọ́ mi straight back lè pè é lọ bá wọn. In September of 2023, on the 21st of September 2023, Mohbad's autopsy was ready. They could not release it because they were going to wait for the toxicology test, which takes 6 weeks. The toxicology test took 8 months, which is a disgrace on the team that someone put together. Mr. Loba, autopsy ready. She was suffering about Kanu News.
Once, so anything for me until you want announce any court. You want so anything for me.
Okay. But here you are aware where autopsy is ready last 21st of September.
I think it's past 1 hour. Let's see. Hope she come back.
We started getting justice for Mohbad.
The live just went off. I don't know. I think probably she's used an hour. So let me just wait. Let me see if she's going to come back. Now, if anybody asking, this is her Instagram page. I'm going to zoom it here. It's official Kemi Olunloyo. She has a blue tick on it and she has 17,000 subscribers. So you should be able to find her. The live just went off, as you can see. But obviously, I think she's going to come back live. Once she does, I will let you know.
Is it on Instagram?
Yes.
It's good the way you do it in Instagram because Instagram they have a lot of people that don't believe Papa Mobile. Oh, I love this woman.
Okay, this is the best
When I hear say the woman they find Baba, I just send her to people. Please, Femi, you don't tell us the story since all this thing that happened. This woman
Worry Queen and
I love you, mommy. I love you, mommy.
How is the blood pressure? How is the BP tonight?
It's okay. That's right. God bless you. God bless you, Papa. We sleep well tonight.
How is the BP in Malian house?
Hold on. You guys mute. She's back.
Come back in. I just make it part 1 and part 2. Although she got to buy one video, get back in here and make a request.
Dr. Kemi Babala one is said.
They're not going to sleep this night.
They're not fit sleep. Well, make I check whether she don't record them. Queen, I better not vex. So, Queen, go and check if you can. If the other one she did has been posted so that we can save it. I just can't switch off my phone now. Joe?
Daddy mobile. So the question I was asking Mr. Loba was, so were you aware that the autopsy was ready? You said you weren't aware that you found us at the inquest, the last week inquest. Now, the part of the grieving process is, this is that's my TV, that's my follow everything. And you go to all of my grief, but if you deal quite well, I wouldn't even be on social media for a long time. But in midst of when you say, Nibati, she autopsy Mubad, not on extreme Mubad. So everybody a child, grave. Autopsy yet ready last 21st of September. Nigerian police they announced it. Already Benjamin Condé announced it. The autopsy is ready. We're waiting for the toxicology test. More than 300 day money that will take 6 weeks. Only yes. So one way toxicology test law abroad. Autopsy Jadi. Autopsy Jadi. Mr. Loba had police press conference. No. She had a press conference, not by she. No, ma. Okay. So the press conference, you had to miss out on a lot. I wanted to interview you. Hey, Joe, she might be. She interviewed me at the school. I wanted to say teaching. Because I want to take him on table. Even if you're in your power one way or the other, so that the readers and the listeners can see. I want to check out my Larry. I want TVC, I want bigger platforms for my being what TV. I'm hearing for the first time that this man never saw. He never heard the announcement that his son's autopsy was ready on 21st of September. Bigger platforms for my being what TV. Never heard the announcement that his son's autopsy was ready on 21st of September, but they were waiting for a toxicology test. This man knows that the phone is good. Anything about the phone. Neither has the police said anything about the phone. There's a lot of things that this man is supposed to know, and they are basically suppressing him so that he doesn't know these things. Josie. Mr. Loba okay? You have got Josie Lennon, you can life me. She go going to go. See, I'm really going to say Mr. Loba and Josie. People say why? Mr. Loba, 60 years old. Okay. Let's think me. Last but much so I did not think because that's the way I was taught. America didn't see that. If you go to southern United States, Georgia, Alabama, everybody, go to your baby. So Emma life me. If I hear anybody calling this man Josie is not for you. It's for his wife. I
used to respect many people, even it's my junior. So
exactly. So small people on Instagram won't keep Josie. Only he's funny. And she ready. If you more 37 years old, more 33, more 24.
Kemi, Dr. Kemi, will trust here.
Who is this one? Tony Josie Killer. I'm taking you right off the thing.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. Badu.
Aloma, dinner, whatever. You called him Mr. Loba, Daddy Mobile. Get Josie from your remove from this life.
Thank you, ma.
So take him as I want to come and take me but because of the system of grief, people don't have time. That's why you have people like Adeshoga and Gowan Bay. You have people who are supposed to support you to help you compile things together. I want Lord they want big. I said the WhatsApp him. I won't contact my lawyer. So he said you have requested a copy of the autopsy. The copy of the autopsy needs to be in your hand. If you are going to another pathologist, never face independent autopsy. So let me another person who has autopsy here. Let's so what I'm worried because for single cause of death. Although recover in Nigeria now, but he put him a bed and because only for days. He put up many people won't tell more, share my bed. I'm on the here. Maybe I told you already now. Oh, yeah, we're but life is turn upside down. So I just show the top in here that you found when you only share with you. Don't go there. One day, one party wants to go because one celebrate life. But the death she died was so bad. And in the journalism field, we are not supposed to ask a cause of death if the family decides to go.
If you are putting out a petition, you may not want to divulge it straight away, but when the petition is issued, you should be able to go public with it because petition has been served. Yes. So we don't have to wait any longer.
That's what I'm saying. I said that's what I said. That look, those around Baba have not been nice or have not done enough. And
so how can we get you, not just to relay the message to them, how can we get you to work with them on behalf of the public? We are pleading with you now for you to be our ambassador.
No, I can't be ambassador. Hold on. I need forces like your voice.
Hold on. I'm sure some of them will be listening to us right now.
Hello.
Yeah? Okay, Soprano.
Yes, I never knew that, Rexy was still around. Anyway, you're saying there's always going to be, issues like concerns, okay? Issues that arises from concerns of genuine people, okay? Whoever that has his things, okay, that is even running a business for 8 months, that is monitoring his business will always do some check and balance, will always ask for how far, will always know where they are going. Anybody who really have that mind, who have that inclination, whatever that anybody is doing, and the person really have a zeal and has a mind of development, over time, whether or not the person will have to account to know whether they are on the right track, whether they are losing, whether to stop, or whether not to continue. There's always going to be this process. And some of us here, we are professionals. We speak from a business point of view. We do not just speak because maybe we just want to cause chaos. And the things that, we say can be felt, thousands of different ways when these things, are being divulged when it comes out. So words are very, very important. But at the same time, we try to put it in the way that at the end of the day, we'll see the motive behind it, whether it's for good or it is not. Now, again, some of us, we have been on this case. We have been on this case for a very, very long time, and we ought to know at a particular point whether we are progressing towards the right direction, or we are being used, or whether to stop or whether to continue. And in fact, at some point, we'll want to ask those questions as intelligent people. And when questions like this come, okay, it is, for me, it's a defining moment. It is what determines if those questions don't come, there's no genuineness in whatever anybody is doing. And when those questions come, and those questions are put out there, and the situations, the follow-up of it answers the question and says a lot about what is ongoing. There's always going to be these issues like that I will be having, especially with you, Grexy. The position that you take, and that's why I continue to ask. I continue to ask some questions sometimes, especially when I speak to you, Andy, and maybe some few people at some point in time. Chairman is new, Crunchy Queen, and all of these persons. In fact, I was the one who even introduced Chairman to meet Lady Harris and to get to meet with you guys, because you guys, seems to be very close to Mubat father. And all these steps was all for good and not for bad. And whatever God anybody is serving here, the God sees the secret place of everybody, no matter what we are doing. Now, are we saying that people should just keep following a course, and whether or not it is working as they expected, and not to pause at a point and ask questions that can help, or if possible, that can help balance their mental state? Are these the things that we are saying we are running away from? Because, I mean, if you see this accountability that we are saying, fine. Anybody, me and you know that anybody who is corrupt, they would never want accountability. Anywhere in the world. When they hear that word, in fact, they are enemy of such words. But we have to be looking at things, squarely sometimes. Why do people react the way they react? If things were done, everything was smoothly, was fine, do we think people will have any reason to question anything? People start questioning when nothing is moving, when everything is almost stagnant. They're going to ask questions. As I'm talking to you, there are many persons that calls us that want to stop, that don't want to be part of Just For Mohbad anymore. We continue to encourage them. We continue to give them words of encouragement, because togetherness is the energy that pushes justice for Mohbad. It is not in the shoulder of one person. You know, I've always think that Justice for Mohbad is a team work, whereby everybody can bring in their input and evaluate this input and turn it into success. That is what I've always think. Like a teamwork that should call for every good people around the world that come, let us achieve this for the society. Come, let us do it together. But you see, observing it with the way it went and the way it's going, then I begin to ask myself, do we have an ongoing foundation? Or do we have an ongoing foundation with Baba Mohbad? Is Baba Mohbad in a particular group that is set to see that, to take the task that we all think we should be sharing? The task to deliver justice. Does this team think that they are the only one who can get justice delivered? Or it is still lying on the shoulder of the public as a responsibility to see that Mohbad get justice? And if that be the case, can we say that we depend on the public for justice for Mohbad, or we depend on the team or on Baba Mohbad for justice for Mohbad?
Hello, my brother. This, my response to this is like a PhD inquiry or a PhD question, whereby the question will be longer than the answer. You have narrated, you have given insight, you have done a lot about problems that we are facing. I stand to say that, look, whatever we say public, that is why I want to tell you, Baba Mohbad does not have a preferred group or a preferred person. As long as your intention is genuine, as long as your mission is right, is open to every comment, every contribution, and disposed to everybody that can help. That was why it's not that anybody caved or caged the man. And that was why we just woke up one day and found him in Temi's platform one morning. he has liberty. He enjoyed liberty to do certain things without even being cautioned. It's not about anybody trying to cage him or trying to instruct him or try to manage or direct his affairs.
How are you sure that wasn't a plan? How are you sure that wasn't a plan?
Sir, it was a plan. I can tell you that.
No, I do not believe.
My brother, it happened by accident.
Come on,
it happened by accident.
Gracie, please let us.
I'm still trying to give respect to you.
Please.
You listen to him now. He say it's happened by accident. It may be.
No. Please wait. Do not interfere, please. Gracie, you know, there are some things that we should understand that some people are just bigger than these things, okay? And we don't bring it to their face, okay? Because, like, when I talk to people, I don't just talk to them. I follow it up. In fact, if possible for me to be scanning through the next person, I do all of those things. You see, Baba can make mistakes. He can make mistake and join anti-justice platform. Does he make the same mistake to be joining we have huge numbers of platforms for justice for Mohbad, but it's very selective when he go to platforms for justice for Mohbad. But he can make mistake and find himself in an anti-justice platform, and it's all a mistake. It's just happening. Anyway, I've been on this for the past 8 months, which you are very, very much aware of. And if Baba doesn't know my platform, but he can bump into platform created yesterday, it's and even when he came here, he was instructed to go down, and he went down, and he never came back. And it is still a mistake. It is still, there's a foundation here, or maybe a team, there's something going on behind the scene, which you see, it is meant for us not to know. And I don't want to be pressing on this. But hello, I'm sure that the public will get to find out.
Give me the floor. Let me respond, please. It's getting too much to at least that I can pick, because today is Friday and my mind is on how to at least ease the pressure on Friday night, and I'm going a bit far from here. Now, the thing is this, my brother, on behalf of Baba Mohbad and whoever you think, despite I don't know, before God and man, that you think might have done that, to come down from this platform, I tender my own reserve apology and say sorry. The right thing will be done.
Sorry, you don't need to give an apology. I mean, please don't go that way.
It's not your apology, it's my apology. If you accept, fine. If you don't, then let me finish before you say it.
Don't use those words here, please. We don't do those things. I mean, I'm nobody. Don't make it look like something.
I said this platform to everyone that is present and to everyone that was on this platform on that very day. So it doesn't have to be you in person. You might not have anything, but at least from others. Please and please allow me to just say my bit of explanation, please. On behalf of Baba Mohbad and on behalf of whoever, I am tendering unreserved apology to say sorry. Let us allow it to slide. And the right thing, in a space of short time, I think this is time to make amendments. Let's encourage ourselves to look for a way forward, not to keep hammering on those mistakes we have made in the past. There is nobody except a fool that his attention will be called to making mistake and will be gallivanting over an obvious mistake that he has done. Please and please, let's allow certain things to slide. And on the public, which I am mostly concerned about, and you have emphasized so much on, there is a high reservation for the public. And as you have said, you see, if not for the public, this matter might have either gone underground or Baba Mohbad will have been kept short. No matter what he had or what he believed in. If you like, go and die on the mountain. You are alone with your palava. But the public took it upon themselves. The public cried out. The public voiced out in a loud voice. That is why it will always be appreciative to the public, and it can never, at no point, even if I call Baba, this person doesn't like you.
Let us. I don't. This one. I mean, it's okay. Let us square things. You see, if I ask you in one word, does Baba want to attain justice for Mohbad at all costs, no matter who goes down for it? from your own understanding, I mean, sharing more time with him, do you think he want a kind of is it economic? Is it economical? Is it being economical with justice for Mohbad, where he trying to see that if some sort of people are going to go down, then he's not ready for it. But
well, from my own observation, as long as anybody that could have been involved in the death of his son, or anybody that insists that is obstructing justice or whatever, Baba Mohbad, the only focus he has is justice. To whose source is God. The only concern of that man is justice for his son. So whatever, and that is why his relationship with the public is, that is why he has taken the public as his power and his strength, because the public also believe in justice for this boy, and he told them at an interview this morning. Hold on. He told them at the interview this morning that I am the only one fighting for this justice. When they were talking of the wife, talking of the mother, talking of this, talking of that, he said, I am the only one. And that the people are behind me, and the public are my strength. He acknowledged that fact. So don't let us labor too much on it. That okay, he doesn't. He puts the public in a high esteem, and he always, because in terms of finances, in terms of strength, in terms of ideas, in terms of opinion, in terms of direction, the public are the one that is pioneer everything.
I don't think so, Gregson. The public is not the one that makes the decision for the things that the lawyers should be doing. It is always the family that has always been directing the lawyers on what to do. There are so many things the public wants to be done. Okay, let me give you an example. Let me say this. I'm coming. Let me say this. It is on this platform that I heard that, okay, since Baba has a platform, even it was on this platform, I had knowledge of how many followers Baba had. When it was said on this platform, I rushed down to check. It's true, Baba had over 50,000 followers. And it was said on this platform that Baba should be using that platform to reach out to the public. Gregson, you see, I pray that you mean well for just from Mohbad. I swear. I pray so. To God will make you. I should tell you that. No, Gregson, see, I pray. And after I pray that you mean well. You see, let me tell you something, Gregson. Yeah.